After noticing how highly polluted the Lilongwe River is getting day by day, City's Biodiversity Center (CBC), UNA Rivers and ICLEI partnered with Malawi's celebrated musician Lulu to come up with a song called Rivers for Life, or Mpumulo in vernacular, which addresses issues of pollution. Speaking at the premiere of the song, Levi Sagambewa, Lulu's manager, said he's hopeful the song will change people's mindsets and help them conserve the river and keep it pollution-free.
The video that has been premiered is talking about the Lilongwe River. What happened was when we did a song with the Lilongwe Wildlife Center about trees, we also had received a request from ICLEI UNA Rivers to do a song of the Lilongwe River. So we thought that was a very important call, and we kind of were ready to start that project. So what we did was to go along the Lilongwe River just to appreciate how the river is, and also the importance of the river to Lilongwe city. So what we found out was that the river was had some areas that really needed something to be done. Like, as you can see, just around the main bridge, there are a lot of pollution activities going on. So Lulu sat down and he came up with this song that was premiered today. The situation is worrisome, and we think with this video, people will now change their mindset and also, start thinking about taking good care of the river. Because as it is now, the Lilongwe River is being polluted in different ways. Right at the bridge, you will see vendors, especially those selling shoes. They are using the water in the river to wash their shoes and different things. Sometimes they even bath. But then this is the river that we use for water and all those things. So it's just a plea from us to say, let's take good care of the river. We haven't yet sat down with those people who helped us financially to see what's next, but we are very hopeful something big is going to come up. And also, like you rightly said, in the morning we managed to distribute about 2,000 CDs, and the response was very overwhelming. And we could see people scrambling for CDs. So there is that will from the people to listen to the song, and hopefully when they listen to the song, they are going to do something and take care of the river.
On behalf of ICLEI Africa, Jess Kavodnik said the importance of the river cannot be overemphasized, hence the initiative, and that they are hoping people will start making extra income from the organic waste found in the river by making compost manure.
Well, firstly, the Lilongwe River is one of the most important rivers to the city of Lilongwe. Same fact that it's got its name speaks about that. But also because we work with the City Council, the Lilongwe City Council, and they really prioritize that river as a key area to work in because of the effect that it has downstream, that it links with the Lake Malawi, but also the Dizinyama Forest Reserve, which is its source, and how important as an ecosystem and a system that river is. And so they flagged it as something that they really wanted to focus on for restoration. I think visiting particularly the Zulu and Soga market and seeing the amount of waste being dumped on the river was quite an eye-opener, but it also is a very, very common challenge that a lot of African cities are facing, that there's just so much urbanization and population growth that your natural assets are starting to provide the services that your city officials can't provide anymore. So for example, your rivers are becoming your waste collection, removal, dumping zones. And so it really seeing the challenge that market and also the Lilongwe River, the different pollution on the river caused, it really showed that this project is extremely needed. And then with the city council, but also community, we designed different aspects that the project will try to protect the river. There's an implementation project at the Lulu market, which is collecting the organic waste that is dumped in the river by the market users. 72% of the waste that goes in that river is organic, and so it provides a great source of waste that can be turned into compost, which then can be sold to give a revenue and a livelihood for those composters. So that's the one initiative we're running with 10 fantastic women at the site and One World International that is helping support that, as well as the City Council. And then we're doing various other work with the City Council, trying to do policy reviews. We've drafted a local biodiversity strategy and action plan with the City Council. And we also have developed these, what we're calling priority hotspot maps. So really trying to identify where the rivers, the wetlands, the forests are, and using the city's knowledge and the local knowledge, coming up with priorities. So what areas really can't allow development, and then what areas can allow development. So that informs the future planning for the city, and that biodiversity and rivers are really taken into account based on that information. I mean, it's been such an exciting and great partnership working with them, and we've really seen the value. Today we went out and handed the CD out to some many community members, and they all know Lulu, and I think they're starting to really engage with the message and the song. So it's a really exciting initiative. We can see the buy-in, and we're hopefully going to be working with him on other initiatives in future, but also this project is hoping to expand to other natural resources, and we'll continue working with Lulu hopefully to just keep getting the message around nature and why it's so important for African cities.
So this is how it was at the night where the music video Rivers of Life, which is known in vernacular as Mpumulo, was being premiered to the public. The significance of the river in question, which is Lilongwe River, where the city gets its name from, which cuts through the city and all the way down that side to Tsalanyama, which was highly polluted in some areas. Now this video is meant to sensitize the general public on how best to take care of the river and the waste that's in the river right now. On behalf of Zodiak Television, this is Luna Stanley in Lilongwe.